Hybrid core computing, Convey's revolutionary server architecture, combines the familiar world of x86 computing with hardware-based, application-specific instructions to accelerate HPC applications. The result is a tightly integrated system that gives you many times the performance of a commodity server on key applications in oil and gas, financial analytics, bioinformatics, and other markets. The Convey HC10EX. Experience the thrill.
Fastest Smith-Waterman platform on the planet.
Incredible efficiency.
More economical way to power your applications.
We're actually beating Moore's Law.
That's it, he's figured it out.
Hybrid core is a revolutionary technology that increases application performance and saves money in power and maintenance costs. By circumventing the power limitations of today's commodity processors, Convey is propelling innovation forward at breakneck speeds. Convey's recently introduced server, the HC10EX, extends the reach of hybrid core computing by providing higher absolute performance, increased functionality, and improved efficiency.
If having a lot of logic space available to implement a custom architecture is a good thing, having a lot more logic space is a great thing. And the HC10EX extends the capabilities of the HC1 by giving you a much larger scratch pad to work on, so you can implement more instructions, you can implement more types of instructions, you can implement much more complex types of architectures than you could on an HC1.
The main difference is really changing the application engines to much bigger Vertex 6 FPGAs. It's extended the functionality capability of things we can implement or customers can implement if they're if they're doing their own personality using the personality development kit. Not every application demands that much functionality. HC1 does, a lot of things, but if you're bumping up the top of the capability, you're stuck. It's always nice to have a little bit more resource. You don't get so hemmed in. You can do some things differently than you would have done them if you were constrained by the number of gates. What you're doing is amenable to lots of things in parallel. Well, you can put more in parallel. Our Smith-Waterman personality, for example. It was something where more copies of it was good.
It's incredibly fast. It's actually the fastest single Smith-Waterman platform on the planet, better than 768 billion cell updates a second. The original design behind the Smith-Waterman personality was essentially a library of functionality to give to our user base. When we took the personality and migrated it to the HC10EX platform, it was a very natural migration. So now the 768 billion cell updates a second is now 2.5 times faster by just simply moving to the next platform, which is, if you do the rough math, in the time frame between the HC1 and the EX, we're actually beating Moore's Law, which is pretty incredible. This is an application and a methodology that nobody's ever done before, because nobody's ever been able to run Smith-Waterman this fast. It's a bit of a paradigm shift because most people have always thought of Smith-Waterman as being so slow. This certainly allows them to solve problems of scale that they've never been able to solve before. So doing full human-to-human genome comparisons have never really been possible, even with filtering results, because the results between two human genomes are so similar that the fallout between the two is incredibly large. So what we're able to do is instrument the ability to see very, very small micro differences between individual human genes by doing full genome-to-genome searches.
The HC10EX, with its larger capabilities, with the new generation of FPGAs, it allows you to do up to 3 or 4 times more things that you could do within the same footprint of the coprocessor. 4 times faster. It's less power consumption. Therefore less room in a data center, and then overall a more economical way to power your applications.
The Convey systems are based on the Linux operating system, allowing them to be seamlessly integrated into existing cluster environments.
So our kernel base, our basic platform, is a standard Linux CentOS 5.x system. We wanted to make sure we maintained our application binary compatibility at the system call layer. So one of our third-party vendors, Panasys, has a high-performance file system client, and they were able to build this client against our kernel development library, and they've seen no problem at this point. So I believe our compatibility story has been proven and shown through.
To extend the catalog of personalities created for specific applications, Convey provides a personality development kit. The PDK allows users to create new instruction set architectures to accelerate their specific applications. In addition, automated high-level synthesis tools like Roxy, ImpulseC, and AutoESL can help bring new personalities online with less development time.
The PDK is the personality development kit. Everything a user needs to do custom personality development for the HC1 or HC1EX platform. One of the big limiters, I guess, to use of FPGAs and HPC is programmability. So what we are trying to do in the PDK is create an infrastructure and create a set of libraries that enable that high-level language development. What it does for customers really is gives them the ability to be more productive. University of California at San Diego used the PDK to accelerate a proteomics application and achieve a 100x speed up by effectively porting an entire routine, an entire function from the C code to the FPGA. The HC1EX uses Vertex 6 FPGAs, specifically the largest Vertex 6 FPGA you can get, the 760s. What that gives to a PDK developer is essentially real estate. And what does real estate mean? Real estate means performance, number one. The other thing it gives you is some flexibility in terms of actually generating a personality. Because of that, we actually internally use PDK for many of our designs, and I think going forwards, many more of our application-specific personalities will use our own PDK.
Using hybrid core computing technology, you not only achieve order of magnitude performance increases, you also save money in power and maintenance costs. Just one rack of Convey systems can quickly and easily replace numerous racks of commodity servers. Not only does power savings mean you're saving money, you're also helping to save the environment. The Convey hybrid core servers allow you to go green by reducing the number of servers in your HPC environment without sacrificing performance.
What's pushing this is the fact that the world and the industry is getting more aware of the importance of efficiency. I've spent many years in the power industry. Efficiency was never part of the equation, but the story is entirely different today. Today, we're releasing the HC1EX. The power supply in the HC1EX is 80 plus platinum. 94, 95% efficient. We're a small, nimble company, short time to market. This allows us to take advantage of these latest technologies, give the customer what they need, when they need it, and therefore we should be on the leading edge of all of these efficiencies. And it's pretty exciting stuff.
We dissipate a lot of energy inside of our system, but keep in mind that even though that load is pretty large, it replaces many other one-use servers in a rack, and so the trade-off is appropriate.
Instead of having many racks with dozens or hundreds of commodity nodes, you might have one rack with only a small number of Convey HC1s to do the same job. Less space, they would consume less power overall, and potentially generate the same or even higher throughput than you got with many racks of x86 processors.
A lot of people would say, well, your machine's FPGA based, and FPGAs aren't the most power efficient parts. But the way you have to look at it is, okay, because of the configurability of the part and the capacitive routing in there and the fact they take more power, if you can run that instruction 100 times faster and it only takes twice as much power, it's a big win.
Experience the thrill. Don't settle for ordinary performance. Experience the thrill of extraordinary innovation using the Convey HC1 and HC1EX. Extreme performance, extended functionality, and exceptional energy efficiency.